Sky Genie Entertainment presents the following. Sky Genie Entertainment presents the following. The following may not be suitable for children under the age of 18. It contains coarse language, sexual references, my own personal views and opinions. The characters of the show are fictional and are made for fun, not harm. I'd like to thank you for listening to the Sky Genie Show. The Sky Genie Show is brought to you by the following. The Transvestite Wrestling Federation is coming to a town near you. See all the transvestite superstars of professional wrestling with our main event, Rockin' Trannies versus the Tranny Express. See celebrities such as Caitlyn Jenner, Cher, and I'm pretty sure Lady Gaga was a man at some point. The Tranny Wrestling Federation. Be there. This week, the Sky Genie Show officially turns 1. I would like to thank everyone for listening. You are listening to the Sky Genie Show, the worst show ever. Hit the music! Hello and welcome to the Sky Genie Show. This is the worst show ever. This is episode 57 of the Sky Genie Show. This week's show won't be a long one. Honestly, there's not much to talk about. Because besides a lot of bullshit, nothing really happened. But I got a few things. We'll start off with my thoughts of No Mercy. Now, I thought this show had a really good start to it. There was some really good matches. Up until the tag team match. After the tag team match and on, it kind of fell off a cliff. If I had to be completely honest with you, I don't think any of the main events really meant anything really. Without running down the card, let's get into a few things. We'll start with the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Now, as I understand it, Brock Lesnar is set to take time off between now and Royal Rumble. There have been rumours that Brock Lesnar will appear at Survivor Series to face Finn Balor, but I'm skeptical of that. The last time Brock Lesnar had a championship run, he was gone between September and January. And to me it really hurts the credibility of the title because it's supposed to be defended after 30 days, which is the rule WWE likes to throw around. Now, I understand why Brock Lesnar is champion. I mean, who would be more legitimate to hold the championship at this point? It's Brock Lesnar. I mean, let's face it, Brock Lesnar would probably friggin' destroy majority of the locker room. So him holding the title honestly makes sense. But then Braun Strowman could have easily beat him. Strowman was the dominant monster in that match, but it didn't go long. And they beat him after 1 F5. Now this is where it goes bad. I mean, the match was lackluster. Yeah, it had a few power spots. But that's about it. Pretty much 1 F5 and it was done. Now, I think it's great that they protected Brock Lesnar's finish. I think finishes should be protected at all times. But a loss like that is kind of dumb, especially for Braun Strowman, who's going to be on TV next week, and Brock Lesnar isn't going to be on TV at all. I honestly think some kind of fuck finish would have been the best solution. DQ, somebody runs down and interferes, whatever. And instead they went for the flat ending finish that doesn't help nobody. Now, I'm not saying Strowman should have won the title, although he would have been a good choice to be champion. And you could, even if you want him to have a short reign between now and Royal Rumble, I understand that. But at least let him have some kind of a victory. It makes him look strong and powerful, and not just a weak, flat finish. But anyway, I'm about to repeat myself, so let's move on. So we'll go on to earlier in the night, and Cesaro, who teamed up with Sheamus to face Ambrose and Rollins for the Tag Team Championship, smacked his mouth on top of the turnbuckle and injured his teeth. Now, at first, everyone thought he just lost them, but no, they were shoved straight up into his mouth. And Cesaro went crazy as a motherfucker. He managed to pull out what I thought was the match of the night. I was trying to come up with a funny analogy for the show, and I just couldn't, but man, was he fired up. And it's not just this show, though. It's a lot of other shows, a lot of pay-per-views and a few Raws and everything. Every time Cesaro is in the ring, he's easily stealing the night. And it's a testament to him on how good he is. And it's so bullshit that WWE doesn't see this guy as a top talent. I can remember the Steve Austin podcast with Vince McMahon said he wasn't connecting with the crowd, and yet he was the most popular guy in the arena. This match showed that WWE is full of shit. On to the next point of the night. John Cena versus Roman Reigns. This match started off really friggin' boring. Yes, it picked up towards the end, but I don't know, the excitement to me wasn't there. This needed to be done smack dab in the middle of the most smarkiest crowd ever. The fact they put on a B-level pay-per-view with a really shit build-up. I mean, that whole build-up towards the match was friggin' terrible. And honestly, I feel the wrong guy went over here. John Cena probably should have won this match. He could have still done the respect thing. And instead of giving Roman Reigns all this accolades and torches passed down and all this other bullshit, give him something to fight for, because at the moment he has nothing to fight for. Steve Austin lost to Bret Hart before he got something in the company, and his loss to Bret Hart made him a bigger star in the long run. Because I ended watching this match and I didn't feel any different. Roman Reigns didn't feel like a bigger star coming off of it. He didn't feel like a big time player. And if that was WWE's goal, mission failed. As we'll get into the next point, WWE's bad crowd attendance. Apparently this has been a growing trend, not just with the TV shows, but the house shows as well, about WWE's bad attendance. Now, the blame goes on the champion, but the champion's not there. And Roman Reigns is meant to be the big top star that everyone wants to see. Then, why isn't he drawing people to the arena? And it's funny, because you got people like Road Dogg going on about how September is usually a slow month. But yet, you are doing nothing to fix that. And the stupid mindset of, well, there's nothing we can do. Bullshit. It's such a corporate cop-out answer. There's nothing they can do. They can't beat football. They can't beat this. They can't beat that, no matter what. That is not true. When your product sucks, people don't watch. When it's good, people will watch it. The Attitude Era is a big example. I don't remember really many times that the Attitude Era had empty arenas during the month of September. Many years for that matter. It's been the most recent years. Like this one, last one, since 2010, where people have decided not to show up to the arena. SmackDown had a year of people showing up because there was a good product. Now that they raped and pillaged it, they made guys like Jinder Mahal champion. Nobody's showing up because of inconsistency, illogical booking. And it can't be just the hardcore, diehard fans that are saying this, because it has to be the casual ones too, because WWE does market to a casual audience, but if they're not showing up, that means your product sucks. And there's no skirting it. Anyway, after the break, more of the Sky Genie Show. Can't get enough of the Sky Genie Show? Check out the website, skygenieshow.weebly.com. There you'll find links to past shows and much more. Go to skygenieshow.weebly.com today. Do you need more fruits and vegetables in your diet? Check out juiceplus.com.au today. Juice Plus is the convenient and inexpensive way to add more nutrition to your diet from fruits and vegetables every day. Juice Plus Fruit Blend is made from 7 different fruits. Juice Plus Vegetable Blend is made from 10 different vegetables, grains, plus an array of natural antioxidants, phytochemicals, and fiber in a convenient capsule form. Each ingredient is especially selected to provide you with a wide range of nutritional benefits. We call it next best thing to fruits and vegetables. Check out juiceplus.com.au today for in-depth discussion of professional wrestling as well as politics and the stupid laws in your state. Check out Wrestling's National Committee with Johnny Florida, Old Man Jenkins and Papa Dave Sensei, live on Mixlr on Tuesdays during SmackDown, or the after party of Wrestling Soup, and on Sundays. Check them out. Looking for a good wrestling podcast for Sundays? Because let's face it, who isn't bored on a Sunday, but also wants to have that lazy day? Then check out the Solomonster Sounds off. He breaks down everything that in the week that was professional wrestling. Also check out his Facebook page where there's numerous discussions on the topics of professional wrestling. Solomonster Sounds Off drops every Sunday on Podbean. For in-depth discussion and show updates, go to the show's Facebook at the Sky Genie Show page. And we are back. Ed Normholm is apparently ignoring wrestlers who are calling to the company. I don't know if this involves talent that are working for them or about to be released, I don't know. There have been a few releases. Guys like Low Key and Robbie E. And apparently some of it's done for cost-cutting measures, but at least give these talents a bit of respect. You know my theory on him being the male Dixie Carter? This is pretty much the extent of it. Because it's now back to being called Impact Wrestling again, apparently. And it's so bad because every week I try to look up news and stuff to talk about, and I do try to avoid the GFW news, as everything about it's depressing. The only reason why I'm adding it is because I had nothing else really much to do. Was scouring for stuff to talk about. So it's out of the way. Anyway, we can move on. Ric Flair, in an interview, has claimed that he has slept with over 10,000 women. 10,000 seems like a lot, but hey, I won't deny that he slept with thousands and thousands of women. 10,000, maybe not, but I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Enzo Amore turned heel on a recent episode of Raw and 205 Live. And you know what? I think it's great. I mean, people are turning on Enzo pretty quickly. WWE finds him annoying, so instead of punishing him, they found a way to get him to make money off it. And it's so funny because Enzo had people eating out of the palm of his hand the whole time. That's what happens when you have the gift of gab. In the storyline of him putting a contract out to anybody that attacks him will never get a shot, then everybody attacks him. As Old Man Jenkins said, that was an easy setup. Now, I like Enzo. I don't see the reason for the hate, really. Okay, he's a douchebag backstage, but which wrestler isn't? It's so funny how fans will turn on somebody because someone in the back hates them. They're nothing to do with you, and yet these people were cheering them on the week before. That is what I call hypocrites. Yes, you can change your mind, but change your mind because somebody else said something about him? I mean, come on. You never met the guy, you've just watched the guy, so just enjoy him. Anyway, moving on. WWE has released their own underwear line. Yes, wear your favorite WWE superstar underpants, maybe with John Cena's face right on your crotch. You can definitely tell Triple H to suck it. I wonder if they had the Sasha Banks G-strings. Oh well. And Alexa Bliss could always get inside my underpants. Wink, wink. Anyway, moving on. Michael Cole is apparently taking a week off from Raw. This is apparently the second time in his 20 years that he has taken time off. In his place will be Tom Phillips. Now, I am not going to be watching Raw because I ain't that stupid. I have no need to watch Raw, but it would be funny if Vince McMahon found out that he likes Tom Phillips better than Michael Cole and replaces him full time. But then you could always bring up Mauro Ranallo away from JBL, and that would be awesome too. But I guess that's wishful thinking. Anyway, moving on. A special shout out to Hugh Hefner, who passed away yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure. Yesterday as of recording. The guy created and founded Playboy magazine. Had about 7 girlfriends, one for each pleasure. I mean, hey, besides the nagging, what a way to go out. Anyway, after the break, stupid shit of the week. Check out the Sky Genie Show on YouTube, Mixlr, Vimeo, and DTube. Do you need a good laugh after the crap you see on Monday Night Raw? Then check out the Don Tony and Kevin Castle Show as they break down Raw and current events in professional wrestling. The Don Tony Kevin Castle Show, immediately after Raw. Looking for a podcast instead of wrestling? And check out Get in the Corner with Dogger Baby and Yuck Nasty, 8:30 Wednesday night on Mixlr. For discussions and opinions on the events of professional wrestling, check out Wrestling Soup with Joey Numbers, Anthony Missionary Thomas and John Draper as they break down what's good and what's bad in professional wrestling with a light-hearted approach. Thursdays, 9:30 on Mixlr, Saturday morning-ish. And after every WWE pay-per-view, you get a free post-show review. Check out Wrestling Soup, motherfuckers. For those wanting to follow me on Twitter, it's at SDD916. Check it out. Hey, have you got a suggestion for stupid shit of the week? Then please send it to Twitter at SDD916. That is at SDD916 on Twitter. Welcome back, and now it's time for
Stupid Shit of the Week.
For this week's Stupid Shit of the Week, the Young Bucks getting sued for the Too Sweet deal, as well as the Rick and Morty shirts. This week prior to Raw, the Young Bucks, or the Bullet Club for that matter, invaded WWE. Went to the front of Raw and pretty much did the DX skit. And with people thinking Vince would have laughed that off, apparently he wasn't too thrilled. Especially when they found out that there was tickets still available. Oops! They sent a cease and desist for using a lot of the hand gestures like the Too Sweet and the crotch chops and all of that. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't legally do that, but then try to outspend WWE. Then the Rick and Morty guys apparently found a shirt of them and are trying to sue out of that, but I don't see how, because it's a parody. That's all they would have to claim. And I don't see why the Rick and Morty creators don't work with the Young Bucks. I mean, why not? Especially stuff like that, it promotes it. And you gotta think, there's a lot of things in wrestling that have been parodied, like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and so forth, a lot of movies. I mean, what would happen? Hollywood would sue wrestling? Imagine Hollywood trying to sue WWE for half the shit. I mean, everyone's all the Ninja Turtle shit. I'd like to thank you all for listening to the Sky Genie Show. Check out the many platforms on YouTube, DTube, BitChute, Mixlr, and Vimeo. Our website, skygenieshow.weebly.com. Facebook, it's the Sky Genie Show page. On Twitter, it's at SDD916. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.